Hi guys, can you see me? Oh, I guess you don't. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a little bit different this time because, as we like to say, I got my plate full. Well, it's pretty hot. It's very humid, and actually, it's probably not even a good idea to lay down color coats. But at one point, I have to do it, and this is what the state of affairs is. Just let me take you around here and. Okay, so let me show you. This is all the running gear and the engine block and small parts of the Sonderkraftfahrzeug, which is over there. Don't worry, I'm going to show you pictures of the painting stages so far. You can see this is multicolor put down here already. Then just as I go back, you can see this is all the, or a lot of the stuff from the Flak 41. As well, I got multi-paint too, and just take you over to my paint booth. Oops, sorry, I'm a little unprepared here. Here as well, you can see all the major gun parts and the trolley and everything. It's up here, already spray painted. I don't know if that shows really good, but you can see there's two-tone hue here as well. Just to let you know what I've been doing. On the Flak 41, I've been using this one, gray-green, as a base color for the Flak. And the second hue I've been doing is this hemp, all Model Air. With the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 7, I'm using the much dreaded Africa Core 4142 paint. I have heard from, I think, Cohen and probably another few others that this is actually too light. I have been using the Vallejo Panzer Gray as a base paint, and then I laid the first color of lighter gray, base gray over it. I did not use the original base color from the Africa Core set, but Panzer Gray primer. And on top of that, I have painted this German green brown as given in the set, and this is what you see over here. This is the state of affairs as it is, and this is just before the fourth paint is put on, which is the actual light shade of sand that these colors were supposedly these vehicles were supposedly painted. My idea is in the vehicle to or in the diorama to show a very old and pretty much beat up Sonderkraftfahrzeug 7 with a relatively new Flak 41, because I want to break up the monotony of paints by showing that these are actually made in two different factories, the Sonderkraftfahrzeug here and the Flak 41 here, and they reached Africa at different points in time, and they received different treatment and so on, and this is why they're gonna look a lot different. They're gonna receive different paints at every stage of the process. They're supposed, I hope I can achieve to get them look nice and as one by applying weathering techniques over all of them once they're assembled. Right now I'm at the stage where I will be putting on, I will be assembling the models. I have 2 or 3 tones of paints over the sub-assemblies or the individual parts. Now it's time to get everything assembled. to the final shapes and do, if necessary, some masking here and there, and then I will be going into putting on the final paint to determine the final color of the individual vehicle and the gun. Just for some more information on the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 7 here, I have added, you see there's some damage to the fender, very small, but once properly painted it'll show more nicely, and there is worn effects chipping fluid from, oh wait a second, let me get that for you, just a second. Here's something interesting to look at while I pick this one up. Here is the AK Interactive acrylic fluid worn effects, which I have applied to the fenders here in the front, and wherever the crew takes access, there the paint supposedly worn off quite nicely as well. I'm gonna simulate that at one or another time. The driver of the vehicle was not really judging distance from objects on the far side of the vehicle that well, and so he's gonna have a ding here and scratches going down the side of the vehicle. That's what I'm planning to do anyways. Sorry, hope you didn't lose your lunch now. Okay, as you can see, this is pretty colorful by now. The camera picks more paint or more color up actually than I can see from here, but I think that's okay. This will definitely be interesting to see how that develops from then on. There's you can I'm sorry. Here you can see there's the seat cushions and so on. This is everything is still separate from the car. All the road wheels, sand tires, everything is here. Everything got 2 or 3 different kinds of paint by now. And yeah, here's the sides of the hood. The hood right here. Oh, bonnet, I think it's the word, right? Okay. Here's the windscreen, and yeah, well, that's what it's like. Now, unfortunately, I am running pretty much out of time. Today is Friday, is it the 25th? Just let me check. It is no, Friday 23rd. Okay, but still, this month. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. This month is already over. Yeah, basically, because this weekend I'll be going on a field trip with my son with the football club, and we'll be returning on Sunday afternoon, which will not give me any time this weekend to pull a lot of things off. I will have to assemble both vehicles and the gun. That's, I think, about 3 days minimum at the bench, and then painting and final assembly, that's another 3 to 4 days, which puts me right at the end of this group build, and right at the end of the Scale Model Addict competition. I do certainly hope so that we do get a small extension of maybe a week or 10 days, please. That would be my wish, so I could peacefully put everything together, because I want to have a display base. It's not going to be real elaborate or something. It's just something that puts the individual pieces together. And up there's the sorry, going around wildly again here. There's the crew, or at least part of the crew that will be shown. Sorry again. Oops, I'm sorry. This will be, or these will be added to the diorama base, give a sense of scale. And there's a box full of Greeblies that I want to add to the Sonderkraftfahrzeug, because it would look barren without, canisters and stuff like that. So I got plenty to do on both and the final assembly. So hopefully we'll get an extension on both the group build and the competition. I'm not going to make any time, it's quite sure. If I had this weekend, then probably yes, but with the field trip on the plate, not quite. Okay, so just before I say goodbye, here are a couple of snapshots of the state of affairs, some assembly snapshots that you probably haven't seen, a little bit of assembly sequence on the Sonderkraftfahrzeug, a little bit of paint sequence as well, but only the Sonderkraftfahrzeug. And I thank you for looking in, and campaign leader and the competition leaders, please hear my plea for an extension. Thank you. Stay safe, and see you all next week. Bye bye.